As engineering continues to advance, mega-projects are increasingly appearing in places where most of the world would never expect to see them. Each structure is a milestone, showing just how far engineering has come and how human ingenuity has never stopped pushing forward. Across massive rock formations, some structures have been carved deep into the mountainsides, while entire villages have risen along steep mountain edges. In other places, people have cut through vast stretches of land, opening waterways for ships to pass through. And when there is no longer enough room on land, people have still found ways to build homes out at sea. This will be a journey through some of the world's most remarkable engineering projects, where landscapes that once seemed impossible to build on have become places where people have left their mark. The Qinghai Tibet Railway is the world's only road to heaven, where modern trains cross permafrost land at elevations above 16,000 feet. To cross this terrain, the entire railway system must rest on more than 100,000 ammonia-filled heat pipes, helping stabilize the ground against melting caused by temperature changes. This is the only engineering project on Earth that provides oxygen directly to each sleeping berth, helping protect passengers from low air pressure. From the train window, you will see a strange contrast between vast salt lakes reflecting the deep blue sky and empty frozen deserts stretching for hundreds of miles. Solar radiation here is so strong that the window glass must be coated with a special ultraviolet-resistant layer to protect millions of passengers each year. The train acts as a vital lifeline, shortening the journey from the inland regions to the world's harshest plateau from several weeks to less than 48 hours. Hoover Dam stands proudly on the border between Nevada and Arizona as a massive concrete structure showcasing human engineering ambition within a rugged desert canyon. Its strong curved arch design allows the dam to withstand enormous water pressure while forming a monumental barrier across the untamed Colorado River. Engineers installed a specialized cooling system throughout the concrete mass, helping this enormous structure achieve exceptional durability and long-term resistance under stress. Elegant bronze statues created in the Art Deco style stand beside the dam, adding distinctive artistic character to an otherwise stark industrial landscape. Flood control and large-scale hydroelectric generation from the dam transformed a remote desert region into one of the most important economic centers. Thousands of workers devoted relentless effort to complete this remarkable project, turning it into a lasting symbol of perseverance in construction history. Energy produced by water flowing through giant turbines inside the dam generates clean electricity that supports major cities across the western United States. Oosterscheldekering is the greatest mobile hydraulic wonder on the planet, where giant steel gates change the face of the ocean in the blink of an eye. The structure includes 65 concrete pillars weighing 19,841 pounds, rising from the seabed, creating a sturdy shield against the most dangerous tsunamis. Instead of closing completely, this system maintains life for the marine ecosystem with an automatic open mechanism that only operates when a storm arrives. Engineers had to compact millions of cubic feet of sand under the weak bottom foundation to ensure the structure does not sink under terrible water pressure. Each steel gate weighing 500 tons has an area equivalent to a football stadium, challenging every technical limit of civil engineering from the last century. The work is proof of human intelligence when controlling the power of the ocean, keeping the land safe from unexpected natural disasters. By harnessing high-powered explosives to slice through a continent, Corinth Canal stands as the most audacious testament to human ambition versus solid rock. Spanning 3.9 miles, this man-made trench pierces a limestone isthmus where the floor is a mere 70 feet wide, while cliffs rising nearly 300 feet instantly block out the sun. The obsession to split this land haunted humanity for 2 millennia, from Julius Caesar to Nero, who mobilized 6,000 Jewish prisoners to hack away at the rock, starting in 67 AD. As ships enter the cut, the sky is compressed into a thin blue thread overhead, creating a sense of confinement so intense it feels suffocating between the sheer canyon walls. Along the smooth cliff faces, you can still clearly see the drill holes left from 19th century explosives alongside layers of geological strata that expose millions of years of Earth's crust history. The Suez Canal in Egypt serves as a monumental artificial waterway directly connecting the Mediterranean Sea with the Red Sea region. This 118-mile shipping route cuts through desert terrain, forming a powerful ribbon of water between 2 distant continents. Its opening in 1869 shortened sea voyages between Europe and Asia by about 4,350 miles, transforming global trade. More than 1,500,000 workers spent years laboring under harsh conditions to complete this extraordinary cut across Earth. Many sections of the canal reach approximately 656 feet in width, allowing massive container ships to pass safely every day. The ambition of modern engineering is reflected through enormous steel vessels gliding quietly across the canal's calm waters. The Ouarzazate solar power station in Morocco's Dra Taflalet region stands as one of the world's largest renewable energy complexes. The project covers approximately 7,413 acres in area, comparable to thousands of standard soccer fields combined. Millions of reflective mirrors are arranged with precise geometric engineering, creating a vast reflective surface across the arid desert landscape. A specialized molten salt storage system allows the facility to continue generating electricity reliably, despite changing external conditions. Clean energy from this complex supplies electricity to more than 1 million households, matching the needs of a major metropolitan area. The facility demonstrates the peak of human engineering by successfully transforming remote desert terrain into a vital national energy source. The Three Gorges Dam in China is an architectural marvel that challenges natural limits by controlling Asia's most powerful river to create the largest hydroelectric power plant on the planet. This massive concrete structure stretches nearly 1.4 miles in length and stands across the Yangtze River like an artificial mountain. Its enormous water storage volume of over 9,400 billion gallons represents one of the largest human-made reservoirs in the world. The structure includes specially designed sediment discharge channels at the base to help manage water flow and reduce buildup inside the reservoir. Tourists traveling on cruise ships experience dramatic scenery as they pass between towering cliffs along the river valley. This monumental engineering project is often described as one of the most significant hydroelectric developments ever built, with impacts on navigation, energy production, and regional geography. Palm Jumeirah is an impossible man-made structure where humans dared to challenge the harshness of the ocean to create a massive geometric symbol. This project was formed entirely from natural materials, with about 157 million cubic yards of sand dredged from the sea floor and millions of tons of rock. Engineers used satellite positioning systems from high above to ensure the palm shape achieved absolute precision on the water surface. The solid foundation of the entire island did not use any steel or reinforced concrete, but relied only on complex geological techniques. Compacting sand particles with modern vibration technology turned the loose soil into a foundation capable of supporting massive skyscrapers. A giant crescent was constructed surrounding the island to protect the artificial land from the encroachment of large waves. This project proved humanity's ability to change natural structures by creating a large surface area right in the middle of the ocean. Completed in 2016, the Panama Canal expansion project stands tall as a proud pinnacle symbol of the Impossible Places series. This mega engineering project features colossal steel lock gates that operate by sliding horizontally on a rail system installed deep underwater. The artificial lake region here plays the role of regulating the current, where human engineering completely tamed wild floods from the fierce river. Thanks to the cutting-edge design of the recycling basins, this mega project cut water consumption by 7%, even though the canal capacity increased 3 times. The majestic landscape here challenges all architectural limits by creating a straight, artificial corridor that guides ocean monsters through the dense rainforest. The Trift Bridge, hanging between the sheer cliffs, is the ultimate testament to human ambition in conquering rugged terrain. This structure is designed in a classic cable-stayed style to restore the pedestrian path that was completely severed after the glacier retreated. With a length of about 558 feet, the sturdy steel framework allows visitors to cross a 328-foot deep abyss without any supporting pillars. The combination of rustic wooden planks and a high-load steel cable system has created a walking path that challenges your visual perception. Although facing constant geological changes, the entire structure remains standing firmly thanks to construction methods that are precise to the millimeter on the cliffs. The experience of walking in mid-air amidst the majestic natural scenery makes this place one of the most impressive engineering feats in the world today. The Zhangjiajie Glass Bridge is not just an architectural structure, but a challenging skywalk suspended nearly 1,000 feet above a deep canyon. The bridge stretches an impressive 1,410 feet and is built entirely from transparent tempered glass panels, creating the sensation of empty space beneath every step. Its invisible design philosophy allows the bridge to blend almost completely with the surrounding mist and sandstone cliffs, making visitors feel as if they are standing in endless open air. With 99 triple-layered tempered glass panels about 2 inches thick, the structure can support enormous weight without requiring support columns from the canyon floor below. The site holds the world record for the highest bungee jumping platform, offering an exhilarating free fall of about 860 feet for extreme thrill seekers. Strict visitor management limits each entry period to about 800 people, ensuring safety while allowing guests enough space to fully enjoy the spectacular scenery. Petra in Jordan stands as proof of human ingenuity, transforming massive sandstone formations into one of the ancient world's greatest trading centers. Ancient builders carved directly from the tops of cliffs downward, creating magnificent architectural works with astonishing precision and craftsmanship. An ingenious water management system followed rugged mountainsides, turning an arid environment into a sustainable oasis for thousands of years. Swirling sandstone patterns across the cliffs create a spectacular natural geological canvas displaying colors reminiscent of the Martian landscape. Only about 15% of Petra has been explored, while much of its architectural heritage remains buried beneath the ground. The sandstone here gradually hardens when exposed to air, helping preserve its original appearance through centuries of change and weathering. Petra embodies the pride of the Nabatean civilization, conquering difficult terrain through innovative engineering comparable to the world's greatest wonders. This is Meteora, a rare UNESCO Mixed World Heritage Site, where ancient monasteries defy the laws of gravity, perched precariously atop sandstone pillars rising 1,300 feet. Dubbed the Pillars of the Sky, this vertical geological formation once made any attempt at access a mission impossible for ancient engineering. For centuries, hermits lived in total isolation, using crude windlasses to hoist nets filled with people and supplies weighing hundreds of pounds, dangling over a dizzying vertical void. Looking up from the valley, the massive stone structures seem to crush the cliff tops, creating a haunting illusion that the entire monastery is about to slide off the edge into the infinite abyss. It was not until the 1920s that engineers dared to hang from the cliffs, using dynamite and manual drills to carve hundreds of winding stairs into the solid heart of the rock, shattering a millennium of isolation. By 1995, the Greek government enacted a special law granting Meteora legal status as a living sacred entity forever untouchable by the modern world. Sigiriya in Sri Lanka has long become an impossible architectural icon, as it reigns proudly on the granite core of an ancient volcano. This complex is recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site thanks to the unparalleled combination of unique natural beauty and the pinnacle of human intellect. Having undergone millions of years of erosion, this giant rock, standing nearly 660 feet tall, still remains as a monolithic magma plug in the middle of the plain. The astonishing thing is that the central axis of the ancient city was planned with absolute geometric symmetry along the east-west direction through the center of the rock. This mathematical precision proves the supreme surveying skills of the ancients, which is completely comparable to modern urban planning. As the traces of the royal dynasty gradually faded into the past, this extreme engineering feat still stands tall as the eighth wonder of the world. Millau Viaduct is the bridge with the tallest structure on the planet, reaching a height of 1,125 feet. This masterpiece was born to break a decades-long traffic nightmare in southern France, where millions of vehicles once crawled through winding, polluted, and time-consuming mountain roads. To succeed, it had to overcome a massive geographical barrier. The Tarn River Valley is over 1.5 miles wide and 890 feet deep from the bridge deck. The P2 Pier is the world's tallest, reaching an unimaginable 1,125 feet from the base to the mast, towering about 65 feet over France's own Eiffel Tower. Despite its massive material volume, the 7 piers and cable-stayed bundles create an illusion of absolute lightness, appearing like white sails gliding silently over a sea of clouds. Acting as a perfect lightning rod during storms, every cable bundle connects to a massive underground grounding system, channeling tens of millions of volts of lightning straight into the earth without disrupting a single electronic system. If you long to witness the moment humanity conquers nature through magnificent engineering, the Sydney Harbour Bridge in Australia is often presented as an iconic example. This massive steel arch structure rises above Sydney Harbour and dominates the surrounding waters with its bold and powerful form. To assemble this enormous framework of steel, millions of rivets were installed by hand in an extraordinary feat of early 20th century construction. The 4 sandstone pylons at the ends of the bridge appear as strong supporting towers, but they serve mainly a visual and structural balancing role, rather than carrying the main load. Over time, this landmark has become one of Australia's most recognisable structures, symbolising large-scale engineering ambition and industrial achievement. Burj Khalifa stands tall like a steel flower reaching towards the sky, challenging every physical limit and engineering barrier on our planet. This massive structure uses an intelligent buttressed core system with 3 wings extending from the center, helping the foundation remain stable against extreme pressure. Brilliant engineers poured over 330,000 cubic meters of concrete during the night to ensure maximum durability for the deep underground foundation. Even with a height of 2,717 feet, the building remains stable thanks to a Y-shaped design that disrupts airflow effectively preventing vibrations. This is truly a symbol of human pride, where modern technology turns things that seemed impossible into a stunning reality. Installing tens of thousands of reflective glass panels at this altitude requires absolute precision that very few other structures in the world have achieved. $15 billion is the massive price for the Channel Tunnel masterpiece, a structure that challenges engineering limits to connect two sides of the ocean. Massive drilling machines persistently pierced through the chalk layer under the ocean floor to connect two ends of far lands. Even though it sits 246 feet below sea level, this system remains standing against the massive pressure from the vast ocean. The construction required precision to the millimeter because two drills from opposite sides had to meet perfectly at the center under the sea. Thousands of prefabricated steel reinforced concrete panels created a solid outer layer to prevent any risk of seawater entering the tunnel. More than 13,000 experts and workers labored continuously for 6 years to complete this great milestone for humanity. Jungfraujoch is one of Europe's greatest engineering wonders, where a resilient railway crosses mountain cliffs to bring people to an elevation of 11,332 feet above sea level. To complete this journey, the train had to pass through solid granite for 16 difficult years of construction, creating the only route into this kingdom of ice. At the final station, visitors enter a timeless world where ice hundreds of feet thick preserves global climate records from past centuries and challenges the limits of nature. From the observation deck at this height, visibility can extend up to 150 miles, revealing mountain peaks rising above white clouds like another planet. What makes the place unusual is the existence of carefully carved ice caves where temperatures stay below freezing and form a mysterious crystal maze inside the glacier. The harsh environment is also shown by low air pressure of only 68%, compared with sea level, making breathing and movement feel completely different from daily life. Titlis Cliff Walk is the most hair-raising pedestrian experience in Europe, anchoring you to a cliffside at a staggering 9,977 feet above sea level. Upon its inauguration in December 2012, this mega structure officially set a record as the highest pedestrian suspension bridge in the entire continent. The bridge spans 330 feet in length, yet the walkway is a mere 3.3 feet wide, engineered to withstand a massive mechanical compressive load of 990,000 pounds of snow and rock. From a distance, the bridge appears as a fragile, gleaming steel line, suspended between the grey cliffs of the Ice Age and the infinite void of the mountain edge. As you reach the middle of the span, the floor oscillates under your steps, and the force of crosswinds triggering a red alert response in the human nervous system due to the loss of mechanical grounding. Icehotel in Jukkasjärvi, Sweden, is a remarkable architectural creation built entirely from pure ice blocks harvested directly from a nearby river. The connection of ice structures is achieved using a mixture of snow and crushed ice instead of cement, forming strong, load-bearing arches. The structure combines sculptural craftsmanship with natural materials, where perfectly polished walls create enchanting reflective surfaces throughout the interior. A solar-powered cooling system helps preserve the intricate artistic spaces inside the building, even when surrounding environmental conditions change. Its design philosophy challenges traditional ideas of architectural permanence by embracing the natural transformation and eventual disappearance of construction materials. The combination of modern engineering thinking and pure natural materials creates an extraordinary structure that pushes the functional limits of contemporary architecture. The Great Wall of China is one of the largest defensive structures ever built, stretching across mountain ridges and creating an extraordinary example of ancient engineering. Constructed and expanded over more than 2,000 years, this stone defense system extends for approximately 13,171 miles and reflects the work of countless people throughout history. On clear days after rainfall, sections of the wall can reflect sunlight and display warm golden tones across the landscape. Fortified watchtowers, reaching heights of up to 40 feet, were positioned along the wall to support observation and communication across surrounding regions. In remote areas with limited human activity, vegetation has gradually grown around the ancient structures and created unique natural environments among the ruins. The historical and cultural significance of this monumental structure has been recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, and it continues to represent the remarkable achievements of human civilization. Atlantic Ocean Road is the drive famously named Norway's engineering feat of the century for its ability to defy the world's most aggressive oceanic environment. Spanning over 5 miles, the route weaves continuously rising and falling, winding sharply over rock outcroppings like a soft ribbon, perfectly mimicking the rhythm of the waves rolling beneath it. The centerpiece is the Oosterscheldekering Bridge, rising 75 feet high, and designed with a visual curve that makes drivers feel as if they are plunging into the void of the ocean. Throughout 6 years of construction, this open-air site directly withstood 12 hurricane-force storms sweeping in from the Atlantic. This mega-project redefined standards for marine construction, proving that reinforced concrete can survive the harshest environments if engineered precisely at the micro level. Its grand scale and steep curves served as the backdrop for heart-pounding chase scenes in the James Bond blockbuster No Time to Die. Surpassing famous mountain passes, a prestigious British magazine hailed it as the world's best road trip, transforming infrastructure into a destination for millions of driving enthusiasts. The Overseas Highway stands as a remarkable engineering masterpiece that defies natural limits by stretching 113 miles across the vast ocean to connect isolated islands. Great engineers utilized the foundation of a ruined old railroad to create a magnificent and perilous path across the sea. The bridge foundation system was handled with complex underwater concrete pumping technology to embed deep into the unstable coral layer beneath the sea floor. "42 bridges were built with a unique, streamlined shape to minimize the intense pressure from strong currents flowing through narrow straits. This project serves as firm evidence of human perseverance in mastering the ocean through technical solutions that transcend conventional logic. It remains an iconic engineering achievement recognized in the 20th century for its ability to survive firmly amidst the harsh, salty water environment. The MOSE project stands as the greatest engineering marvel in the world, featuring 78 massive gates capable of hiding completely under the deep ocean. Instead of building a fixed wall, engineers created mobile steel barriers capable of rising above the surface to prevent incoming water from surging inward. Each steel gate weighing 300 tons is connected by a durable hinge system that allows it to sway flexibly with every natural movement. When the system is activated by compressed air, this barrier creates an artificial wall standing over 10 feet tall to protect the region from flooding. This structure requires absolute precision, with margins of error measured only in inches to ensure stable operation during extreme and unpredictable weather conditions. Despite ongoing debates about environmental impacts, the successful operation of the Suez remains the clearest evidence of human ambition to master the ocean through intelligence. Defying all conventional architectural limits, the Pentagon in the United States stands tall in the heart of Virginia as an unimaginable geometric wonder with an eccentric structure of 5 concentric pentagons. Possessing a floor area of over 6.5 million square feet and a height of 77 feet, this massive building is recognized as one of the largest low-rise office complexes in the world. The structure is covered in a simple gray concrete exterior that reflects its functional and utilitarian design. Inside, an efficient network of corridors allows people to reach any point in the building within a relatively short walking time. Few people know that the World Trade Center transportation hub in America is a futuristic superstructure often described as one of the most expensive stations ever built. This remarkable project was constructed using about 11,500 tons of specialized structural steel to form a distinctive architectural design. The white steel ribs follow a symmetrical curved pattern, resembling a giant whale skeleton, and rise to a maximum height of 164 feet. Despite its vast interior space, the main hall is designed as an open structure without internal supporting pillars. Through precise engineering calculations, natural light passes through the glass roof and illuminates the underground spaces below. Are you amazed by the Pont du Gard in France, a majestic Roman aqueduct bridge considered one of the greatest achievements of ancient engineering, where humans mastered gravity to create a flying river that defies time? This wonder was built using more than 50,000 tons of ancient limestone, standing firm against geological forces thanks to extremely precise stone cutting that allows each block to lock and stabilize under pressure. The most impressive feature lies in its foundation pillars, shaped as sharp cutwaters pointing upstream, designed to break and redirect the force of powerful flash floods that can rise up to 30 feet. When viewed closely, the surface of this massive structure reveals layers of ancient marine life formed from seabed sediments that date back around 60 million years. Thanks to its incredible structural integrity, this UNESCO World Heritage Site has remained nearly unchanged for over 2,000 years, protected within a vast natural landscape buffer zone. Today, this legendary monument also serves as a giant outdoor canvas for spectacular 3D light mapping shows blurring the boundary between ancient history and futuristic technology. Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan's vast steppes serves as the most historically significant gateway that launched humanity into the exploration of space. Baikonur Cosmodrome remains the world's busiest spaceport, conducting crucial crewed missions bound for the International Space Station. Industrial railways stretching for hundreds of miles transport enormous rockets from assembly facilities to launch pads demonstrating extraordinary engineering scale. The massive infrastructure network links modern launch complexes with historic industrial landmarks, creating a unique and enduring aerospace engineering center. Detached rocket stages often return to Earth across the surrounding plains, leaving behind metallic remnants of advanced technology. This technical facility preserves the original legacy of the space age, where historic structures continue to exist alongside remarkable technological progress. The Giza Pyramid complex in Egypt is not merely an ancient monument, but one of the most remarkable architectural achievements in human history. Standing at the edge between the desert and the modern city, this iconic landmark creates an unforgettable contrast between the ancient and contemporary worlds. Enduring for more than 4,500 years through environmental change and historical conflict, this enormous stone complex remains the oldest surviving wonder of the ancient world. The limestone plateau beneath the pyramids was carefully prepared with extraordinary precision, demonstrating the advanced engineering abilities of ancient builders. When viewed from above, the arrangement of the three main pyramids has often inspired comparisons with the pattern of the stars in Orion's belt, although this connection remains a topic of discussion rather than established fact. The solid construction and impressive design allowed these structures to remain among humanity's greatest engineering accomplishments for thousands of years and continue to symbolize the creativity and skill of ancient civilization. Tarim Desert Highway is an extraordinary traffic miracle, crossing the most severe desert area that humans have ever successfully managed to conquer. A greenbelt system with 20 million trees planted along the route helps prevent sand from burying the asphalt surface during the entire operation. Engineers have turned millions of tons of shifting sand into a solid foundation to connect two ends of the land known as impossible. This road, stretching over 324 miles, has challenged natural limits with breakthrough geotechnical fabric wrapping and vibration compaction methods. This project utilizes dozens of large-capacity solar power stations to automatically operate the irrigation system for the entire strip of trees. Reducing travel time from 15 days down to only 7 hours has proven the great stature of modern engineering against nature. Angkor Wat reigns in Cambodia as a towering ancient stone megacity that surpasses all mechanical limits and is considered the largest religious structure on the planet. To support the superstructure weighing millions of tons on soft sandy ground, ancient engineers created a giant moat measuring 656 feet wide around the entire temple complex. This moat acts as a hydraulic shock absorber that stabilizes groundwater pressure and helps prevent deformation or sinking of the foundation over 1,000 years. The impossible fact is that ancient people transported and exquisitely carved more than 5 million tons of sandstone within just 30 short years to complete this monumental construction. This great superstructure has been officially recognized by Guinness World Records as the largest religious structure in the world. Known as the pinnacle of ancient architecture, Machu Picchu in Peru stands majestically on a steep mountain ridge like a hidden fortress above the clouds. This remarkable site holds dual World Heritage status due to the extraordinary harmony between human engineering and its dramatic natural setting. surrounding geography with steep cliffs dropping down to the Urubamba River helped protect the city for centuries after its construction. The site is known for its impressive granite walls, where massive stone blocks were carefully shaped to fit together without the use of mortar. To resist earthquakes, the Inca builders used smart construction techniques such as aligning structures with natural fault lines and designing trapezoidal openings to improve stability. The enduring beauty and engineering brilliance of Machu Picchu have earned it recognition as one of the new 7 wonders of the world. Transcending all physical limits beneath the ocean, the Shanghai Yangtze River Tunnel and Bridge Supercomplex in China stands as a pinnacle of architecture that astonishes the entire world. This remarkable structure features a soft, S-shaped curve stretching across the wide water surface that resembles an open sea. The 2-tier structure separates high-speed railway transport in the lower section from multiple traffic lanes above, creating an efficient dual-layer transportation system. The underground tunnel system, located about 180 feet beneath the river, is designed to withstand extreme water pressure from the surrounding environment. Advanced control systems and precise engineering calculations allow this monumental infrastructure to maintain stability even under severe seismic conditions. Troller platform is the most extraordinary engineering wonder of the world, as it became the tallest artificial structure ever moved with 1,549 feet. This superstructure stands majestically in the vast ocean thanks to a reinforced concrete base system more than 3 feet thick, which is extremely sturdy. Although it weighs up to 1,200,000 tons, this massive platform was still safely transported by engineers from the mainland to the offshore extraction location. To stand firmly on the deep ocean floor, the structure uses special vacuum anchors instead of traditional piling methods. Staff members must spend more than 9 minutes traveling by elevator inside the support leg to go from the sea surface to the very bottom of this structure. This is the pinnacle of construction engineering, as humans successfully conquered the harsh ocean environment to extract vital energy sources. Karakoram Highway is not just a road, but the 8th engineering wonder of the world, where humans challenged natural limits to cut through the highest mountain ranges on Earth. This route is the only place on the planet where the mighty Karakoram Himalaya and Hindu Kush ranges meet, forming a giant geological wall between two countries. This journey of more than 800 miles brings travelers to about 15,400 feet above sea level at the international border crossing, where thin air requires medical preparation. Along the road, the scenery changes sharply from dry rock cliffs to huge pale white glaciers, creating a rare visual contrast found almost nowhere else. Building the road through vertical mountain walls proved an extraordinary effort, as tens of thousands of workers faced rockfalls and harsh weather every day. Today, this highway still acts as a vital route for international trade and an enduring symbol of human willpower against unforgiving natural terrain. The Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge stands as an ocean-crossing marvel spanning 34.2 miles that challenges every limit of modern engineering construction. Instead of just being bridges stretching over the water, this structure possesses a submerged tunnel lying 148 feet below the muddy sea floor. Engineers successfully connected this complex system through two giant artificial islands constructed right in the middle of the open sea. The entire structure is calculated to withstand earthquakes measuring 8.0 on the Richter scale, while maintaining steady operation for many years. Building these massive bridge piers in deep waters requires absolute precision to ensure safety for all passing ships. This project remains the most powerful proof of human ambition to conquer nature when facing extremely treacherous geological conditions. The Öresund Bridge is a daring engineering marvel that suddenly disappears into the deep ocean to create the longest underwater tunnel in the world. This massive structure connects two nations directly through a giant transportation system spanning nearly 10 miles of impressive distance. Talented engineers had to utilize 16,303,680 cubic feet of concrete to build a solid supporting structure on the seabed. The double-decker design of the bridge allows thousands of vehicles to travel high above, while trains run smoothly on the lower level. Installing heavy concrete tunnel sections with perfect precision under intense seawater pressure proves the ability of human intellect to overcome natural limits. This remains a testament to the dominance of modern engineering over extreme natural challenges without requiring any further intervention. Chuquicamata copper mine in Chile is one of the largest open-pit mining operations on Earth, demonstrating humanity's immense ability to reshape the planet's surface. The enormous excavation reaches depths of about 2,600 feet, creating a striking artificial landform within an isolated and arid landscape. Mining activities have continued for more than 100 years, helping this nation become one of the world's leading copper exporters. The ore-hauling truck fleet consists of oversized engineering machines designed specifically to transport billions of tons of rock and material annually. The mine features sharply defined extraction terraces running along its walls forming a gigantic geometric fortress carved deep into the earth. The total volume of material removed from the pit would be sufficient to construct thousands of monumental structures comparable to the Great Pyramid of Giza. Shibam in Hadramaut Province, Yemen, is renowned for its hundreds of multi-story mud brick towers representing a unique achievement in vertical urban planning. Some structures rise nearly 100 feet high and are built entirely from sun-dried mud bricks, creating architecture that has endured for centuries. Thick, reinforced walls at the base help the towers withstand immense weight and pressure, maintaining strong structural stability across the plain. More than 500 mud towers, concentrated within a compact area, create an exceptionally dense, ancient urban landscape demonstrating remarkable construction ingenuity. Ground floors were designed without windows to safely store food supplies, reflecting the intelligent defensive strategies developed by local residents. UNESCO recognized this site for its extraordinary heritage value, representing the finest traditions of desert architecture preserved across many centuries. Ongoing preservation efforts for these 16th century mud towers include regular mud plastering rituals that help maintain the historic appearance of the entire city. Guoliang Tunnel is a bold and primitive engineering masterpiece carved entirely by hand through the sheer cliffs of the Taihang Mountains. With a width of only 13 feet, this structure challenges survival limits as vehicles travel right along the edge of a deep abyss without guardrails. To realize this legendary road, 13 local residents persistently used hammers and iron chisels for 5 years in extremely difficult conditions. Despite facing the constant risk of landslides from brittle limestone, they carved over 30 windows along the cliff to remove rocks and let in light. This is a powerful testament to human iron will when transforming a massive mountain block into a vital transportation route for the community. The natural frames from stone windows not only create magnificent beauty, but also make Guoliang the most dangerous road in the world to experience. The Grand Canal of China is an unnatural muscular incision cutting across the continent to completely subdue the greatest natural river systems in Asia. With a length exceeding 1,115 miles, this man-made wonder easily dominates the global throne by being 21 times longer than the Suez Canal. The waterway appears like a thread stitched across the land, where thousands of vessels bustle between ancient stone arch bridges to create a massive traditional ink painting. At the Nanwang summit, at an elevation of 130 feet above sea level, a complex hydraulic system operates like a heart pumping blood for the entire flow. This grand water route acts as a golden key to expand the maritime Silk Road and control global commerce. Halley Research Station on the Brunt Ice Shelf in Antarctica is a bold engineering structure that sustains life amid the frozen ocean wilderness. Its hydraulic legs and giant skis allow the entire station to move, protecting the structure from the constant shifting of ice masses. Smartly assembled modular units form a flexible structure, standing firm against the extreme pressures of humanity's last frontier. The distinctive modular design and vivid colors help scientists maintain mental well-being during long working periods at the station. Brilliant auroras often appear above the station, creating a mystical scene for the isolated research center within the vast white expanse. The effort to operate this research station across generations reflects human determination and extraordinary adaptability in the face of nature. Norilsk, deep within Russia's Krasnoyarsk region, is an isolated industrial city shaped by extreme engineering achievements on permafrost. Its massive infrastructure operates like a steel fortress, maintaining the supply of critical metals for industries across the global economy. Sturdy apartment blocks are connected by dense heating pipelines, creating a resilient architectural structure across the vast tundra landscape. This urban project exists as an isolated oasis, challenging logistical limits because it has no permanent road connection to other cities. Tens of thousands of tons of minerals are extracted from deep mines beneath frozen ground, reflecting Russia's modern engineering ambition to conquer harsh nature. High-capacity smelters have shaped the appearance of an industrial center, strongly defined by the age of steel engineering. Wilkins Runway in Antarctica is a bold aviation achievement where engineers created an airfield directly from ancient permanent ice thousands of years old. This runway does not remain stationary and shifts about 40 feet each year with the glacier beneath, requiring constant surveying and adjustments. The landing surface is constructed entirely from densely compacted snow and ice, rather than conventional materials to provide adequate aircraft traction. The runway rests upon an ice layer about 1,600 feet deep, creating a stable natural foundation that challenges engineering limits. Laser scanning systems are used to monitor surface flatness with precision, measured in fractions of an inch, ensuring safe jet operations. This facility serves as a crucial link connecting the isolated continent with the outside world, demonstrating humanity's determination to reach remote frontiers. Mir Mine in Russia's Yakutia region is a gigantic pit embodying humanity's ambition for mineral extraction on the largest historical scale. The creation of this artificial excavation transformed a remote wilderness into a key diamond mining center, supplying enormous output to global markets. With its immense scale, the pit's rim diameter exceeds many major stadiums worldwide, creating a dizzying void within the taiga. The funnel-shaped geology of this diamond mine exposes planetary time layers through steep rock walls carved apart by human intervention. Large haul trucks used at the site look like tiny grains of sand, emphasizing the enormous scale of this exceptional engineering project. Yungas Road is known as a deadly architectural project that challenges human life right on steep cliffs. This road was built by prisoners of war in the 1930s without any modern technology or support machinery. Engineers at that time carved directly into the rugged mountainside to create a narrow path with a width of only 9.8 feet. It is amazing that this 40-mile-long road has absolutely no protective barriers separating vehicles from the deep abyss. Because the terrain is extremely unstable, the path is often subject to natural landslides after heavy rain in this area. Although a new road has replaced it today, Yungas Road still remains a brutal testament to human intervention in nature. Known as the Flying Fortress of the Gods, Baalbek in Lebanon, is a monumental site, often described as one of the most extraordinary achievements of ancient architecture. This great megalithic complex stands on a raised platform where massive amounts of earth and stone were moved to create a vast, elevated temple area. The most astonishing feature of the structure is the trilithon foundation, made of 3 enormous stone blocks, each weighing over 1.6 million pounds and fitted together with remarkable precision. Ancient builders are believed to have used complex lifting and transport methods to position these massive stones, overcoming challenges that still puzzle engineers today. Beyond its engineering brilliance, the site also reflects the political and cultural power of the Roman Empire at its height, symbolizing strength and authority through stone. Despite earthquakes and the passage of time over 2 millennia, the ruins of Baalbek remain impressive and were recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1984. Kailasa is one of the most magnificent architectural wonders of India, where the construction process was reversed by carving directly from the top of a mountain downward to create a massive monolithic temple. To complete this unique structure, ancient craftsmen removed more than 220,000 tons of basalt rock from the mountainside using primitive tools. The entire sacred complex is located inside a pit about 100 feet deep and is surrounded by 3 towering vertical cliff walls. A striking feature at the base of the main temple is a series of large elephant sculptures carved from a single stone, giving the impression that they are supporting the structure. The detailed carvings across this monolithic rock formation demonstrate extraordinary craftsmanship that has endured through centuries and continues to impress visitors today. The Derinkuyu underground city is the deepest invisible megacity on the planet, located in Turkey, plunging nearly 280 feet beneath the earth like an inverted engineering marvel that challenges ancient construction limits. This unique geological structure is a vast underground maze consisting of 18 levels, carved entirely into soft, volcanic tuff rock. The rock walls are described as forming naturally stable surfaces, creating corridors and vaulted ceilings that have remained intact over long periods of time without the need for external supports. To sustain large populations during times of conflict, a complex ventilation system of deep shafts was integrated throughout the city to allow airflow into the underground spaces. The narrow passageways are protected by large circular stone doors that could be rolled into place to block access from invaders. This remarkable structure stands as a powerful example of ancient ingenuity and survival strategy, where an entire community adapted to life beneath the surface of the earth. The Large Hadron Collider on the border of France and Switzerland is a state-of-the-art technological marvel that embodies the greatest ambition to decipher the origin of the universe in human history. The formation of this giant machine, located 328 feet underground, has transformed a peaceful valley into the supreme physics center of the globe. The system of giant superconducting magnets resembling a spaceship is operated to guide beam particles to collide with one another. With its grand scale, the circular tunnel has a circumference of 17 miles, creating an overwhelming man-made structure that runs across the borders of two nations. Establishing an extreme vacuum environment inside the beam pipes helps preserve the continuous movement of particle streams without encountering any resistance. Deep underground, the Stockholm metro system in Sweden appears as an extraordinary engineering marvel, carved directly into ancient granite bedrock that is around 2 billion years old. Instead of smoothing the tunnel walls, much of the system preserves the natural rock surface with rugged textures and uneven cave-like formations throughout the stations. Engineers applied a thin layer of reinforcement material to stabilize the rock, allowing the underground spaces to remain open and expansive without extensive use of visible supporting pillars. Through careful blasting and construction techniques, this approximately 68 miles long network has also become widely known as one of the world's longest underground art galleries. Descending more than 100 feet below ground, passengers encounter dramatic rock walls painted in bold colors and artistic designs that transform the metro into a unique cultural space. The Itaipu Dam, located on the border of Brazil and Paraguay, is a massive concrete structure that significantly alters the flow of the Paraná River. This impressive dam stretches nearly 5 miles in length and rises to a height of 643 feet within a vast green landscape. The structure features a distinctive industrial design with large white pressure pipes and complex mechanical systems integrated along its surface. It is recognized as one of the largest producers of renewable hydroelectric energy in the world, generating an enormous amount of electricity over its operational history. When the spillway gates are opened, powerful torrents of water are released downstream, creating a dramatic and visually striking display. Kansai International Airport is a daring engineering marvel constructed entirely on a massive artificial island in the middle of the vast ocean. The entire island has sunk 58 feet into the sea since construction began, but this complex structure still stands firm through earthquakes. The wing-shaped roof design of the airport helps optimize natural airflow without the need for bulky ducts. This is truly a great testament to human capability, as it overcomes all geological limits to create an impossible aviation base. The resilient existence of the facility in the middle of the open sea serves as a symbol of the power of modern technology over dangerous terrain. Can you believe that at Yangshan Deepwater Port, humanity has created the largest automated container port in the world, right in the middle of the vast ocean? Instead of building on existing land, engineers leveled dozens of hills at Yangshan Deepwater Port to create a solid, artificial foundation. This project connects to the mainland via the Qinghai Bridge, which is over 32.5 miles long, serving as a vital global trade artery. The automated crane system here operates with precision measured in millimeters, turning this place into a port without the presence of human workers. All loading and unloading operations at the Phase 4 terminal area are performed by hundreds of smart transport vehicles and remote control software. The combination of advanced technology and the ability to conquer nature has created one of the busiest cargo transit centers in the world. Located on a narrow strip of land full of paradoxes, Gibraltar International Airport forces engineers to design a runway cutting directly across the main public road. The fact that commercial aircraft must stop to yield for vehicles creates a traffic scene that is both bizarre and unprecedentedly dangerous. The entire runway is only 5,833 feet long and is built entirely on reclaimed land over weak sand, requiring engineers to implement complex reinforcement solutions. The narrow strip of 1,300 feet is squeezed between the ocean and high rocky mountains, forcing pilots to make absolutely precise landings to avoid crashing into the water. Every human activity on the intersecting road must be suspended completely 10 minutes before each aircraft takes off or lands according to safety regulations. This structure is the clearest proof of the effort to conquer nature when humans turn an impossible piece of land into a vital international aviation gateway. The Port of Rotterdam stands as a testament to human ambition by deciding to reclaim land to build a massive transportation empire in the middle of the ocean. Instead of yielding to nature, engineers pumped hundreds of millions of cubic meters of sand from the deep seabed to construct a solid foundation for this project. Automated container cranes, standing taller than 200 feet, operate continuously without any direct human intervention during the cargo processing phase. The dense network of energy pipelines stretching thousands of miles lies buried deep underground and serves as steel blood vessels, nourishing the global economy. All activities at the port are synchronized with a digital twin, which helps accurately predict technical risks before implementing them in real operations. The combination of heavy machinery and the natural ecosystem here creates a bizarre industrial landscape never seen anywhere else. The Khanate of Gonabad in Razavi Khorasan province, Iran, stands as a remarkable example of ancient hydraulic engineering that sustained life across harsh desert environments. Sophisticated underground tunnels operate entirely through gravity, transporting water from deep aquifers beneath the earth to dry, inhabited regions. Ancient engineers excavated through hard volcanic rock to create this water system, achieving astonishing precision throughout the entire route. With a total channel length reaching about 21 miles, this extraordinary structure functions like an underground lifeline, supplying reliable water. The mother well reaches a depth of about 1,100 feet, demonstrating exceptional manual excavation skills far beyond typical ancient capabilities. UNESCO recognized this achievement as a World Heritage Site because of its durability and innovative approach to harnessing precious desert water resources. The Khanate of Gonabad has survived for more than 2,500 years, symbolizing community cooperation and advanced logical thinking in overcoming harsh natural conditions. The Svalbard Global Seed Vault lies deep inside a mountain in the Svalbard archipelago of Norway, a fortified stronghold preserving life for all humanity. This underground vault was built through solid mountain rock, creating an extremely secure space designed to block harmful external impacts. The facility can store up to 4,500,000 valuable seed samples, serving as the world's largest insurance vault for agriculture and human survival. The entrance structure, made from reflective steel, creates a modern highlight, standing out within the quiet wilderness of the remote, far northern landscape. Storing diverse crops from many nations helps preserve plant genetic resources, supporting agricultural recovery after possible global disasters. The underground design fully uses the mountain's natural geology, helping maintain stable conditions for preserving seeds through many coming centuries. The creation of this facility confirms international cooperation, expressing humanity's strategic vision to protect the future against unpredictable risks. The Metropolitan Area Outer Underground Discharge Channel in Japan is a great underground superstructure that embodies the pinnacle of futuristic architecture, designed to control the most extreme natural disasters in human history. The grand structure of the surge tank leaves a powerful impression, with a system of giant concrete pillars standing majestically to resist immense water pressure and stabilize the entire construction. Excavators working inside the reservoir after each storm appear extremely small, highlighting the overwhelming scale of this extraordinary engineering project. The formation of this concrete fortress has created a massive underground flood control system that protects the safety of millions of people living in the surrounding urban area. This remarkable project is recognized by Guinness World Records as the largest drainage system on the planet due to its extraordinary construction scale. The Seikan Tunnel serves as a testament to human resilience by transforming the harsh ocean floor into a sturdy steel route deep beneath the sea. To conquer this turbulent strait, engineers created a railroad tunnel 33.46 miles long, with a structure that remains stable under immense pressure. This construction process lasted more than a decade and required absolute precision from complex laser measurements to ensure safety for every passing train. Persistence combined with modern technology turned a place that seemed impossible to build into an essential transport route connecting large islands perfectly.